Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to my English class. Okay, how's it going so far? I hope everyone is fine. Okay, today's topic is how do you go to school? How do you go to school? First, I will draw your attention by listening the poem. There are lots of different ways to get to school from the past until today. While listening, I want you to check three ways out. Those are not available in the poem. Okay, are you ready? Here we go.
Going to school. I came to school on a zebra today, and my friends all laughed at me. It must have looked quite funny, but my zebra ride was free. My friend arrived on a tricycle. She thought she might be late, but her legs were strong from cycling, and she whizzed straight through the gate. Another came in a hot air balloon. He was the earliest to arrive. He'd floated above a traffic jam of cars which had to drive. Next came the children on the bus, who were talking all together. The bus arrives on time each day, in every kind of weather. My best friend walked, as he always does, at the same time every day. He met some others on the path, and they chatted all the way. Last were the children who came by car, arriving one by one. It took a long time, and the cars in the queue all let their engines run. There are so many ways to get to school, and shops and parks for fun. But the ways that are free and healthy are the best for everyone.
Okay, which three are not available in the poem? Okay, could you please tell me, everyone? Which one is not available in the poem? Okay, tell me. Okay, good. The first is bicycle, right? First is bicycle. Yeah, bicycle is not available in the poem. Okay. What else? Another one, please. Horse. Yes, horse. Yeah, motorcycle. Yes, motorcycle or motorbike. It's okay. And one more. One more. Wow, plane is not available in the poem too. Okay. The last one, please. Okay, horse. Yeah, everyone did a very good job. Okay. Next, what are we going to learn today? So, as you know, we are going to talk about how do you go to school, and we are going to start for vocabulary, and after that, ask and answer, and we move on to let's practice. And the last one, we are going to do exercise about this topic. Okay. Let's see the first topic about vocabulary. Bicycle, bicycle, bicycle. And another word we can call bike, bike, bike. So we can use two words for this thing, bicycle or bike. I go to school by bicycle. I go to school by bicycle. Next. walk, 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 food, food, food. They walk to school. They walk to school. Or they go to school on foot. They go to school on foot. Motorcycle, motorcycle, motorcycle. Or motorbike, motorbike, motorbike. Okay, we can use two words for this thing. Okay, motorcycle or motorbike. I go to school by motorcycle. I go to school by motorcycle. Car, car, car. I go to school by car. I go to school by car. Bus, bus, bus. I go to school by bus. I go to school by bus. School bus, school bus, school bus. I go to school by school bus. I go to school by school bus. Van, van, van. I go to school by van. I go to school by van. Taxi, taxi, taxi. I go to school by taxi. I go to school by taxi. Scooter, scooter, scooter. I go to school by scooter. I go to school by scooter. Tuk tuk, tuk tuk, tuk tuk. I go to school by tuk tuk. I go to school by tuk tuk. School shuttle car, school shuttle car, school shuttle car. I go to school by school shuttle car. I go to school by school shuttle car. Train, train, train. I get to school by train. I get to school by train. Subway, subway, subway. Or underground, underground, underground. Or metro, metro, metro. I get to school by subway. I get to school by subway. Plane, plane, plane. Or airplane, airplane, airplane. I go to school by airplane. Boat, boat, boat. I get to school by boat. I get to school by boat. Sidecar, sidecar, sidecar. I go to school by sidecar. I go to school by sidecar. Okay, now it's time to ask and answer. How do we ask our friends? How do we ask our friends about going to school? How do they go to school? Now, let's have a look. How do we ask and answer the questions? Here we go. How do you go to school? How do you go to school? How do you go to school? I go to school by bicycle. I go to school by bicycle. Or we can say I go to school by bike. Okay? One more example. How do you go to school? How do you go to school? Yes, we can say I go to school on foot. I go to school on foot. Or we say I walk to school. I walk to school. Next, please. How do you get to school? How do you get to school? Please notice that two questions we can ask about going to school. First, how do you go to school? How do you go to school? And the other is, how do we get to school? How do we get to school? I get to school by school shuttle car. I get to school by school shuttle car. Let's see one more example. How do you get to school? How do you get to school? Wow. My mom takes me to school by motorcycle. My mom takes me to school by motorcycle. How do you go to school? How do you go to school? My daddy drops me off at the school by car. My daddy drops me off at the school by car. How do you go to school? How do you go to school? My dad drives me to school. My dad drives me to school. Okay, it's time to practice. Time to time for you to ask and answer with friends. Try using the questions we learned. Okay, please remember when we want to ask friends, please ask this question. How do you go to school? Or how do we get to school? How do you go to school? Or how do you get to school? Okay, and how to answer? Please answer together. I go to school by bicycle. Or I go to school by car or whatever. Okay, and try to answer together. Now let's see.
How do you go to school?
Okay, everyone, please answer together. How do you go to school? Wow. Yes, answer together, please. I go to school by bicycle. Good job. Next one, please.
How do you go to school?
Okay, please answer together with me. I go to school by motorcycle. I go to school by motorcycle. Wow, very good. Next one, please.
How do you go to school?
How do you go to school? Okay, let's see. Oh, please answer together. Okay. I go to school on foot. Another way we can say, okay, how we can say, how to say another way. Okay, good. I walk to school. Good.
How do you get to school?
How do you get to school? Okay, please answer together. Could you remember what's this? It's a school shuttle car. Good, school shuttle car. So, how to respond? Yes, I get to school by school shuttle car. Good job. Okay, I think everyone understand about our topic today. And please complete your exercise to revise our lesson today. Now, let's see your exercise on this page. Okay, and try to make your understanding and match the pictures with the sentences. Okay. Thank you for coming today. And goodbye for now. Hope to see you next